As your South Korea travel guide, I figured now, since it's getting mighty chilly outside, this would be a good time for me to recommend some indoor activities. So whether it's hot, rainy, snowy, whatever it might be, here is a list of some really good winter activities you can try for yourself. Let's get right into it. One of my personal favorites are board game cafes here in Seoul. Now, I want to preface, you want to make sure you're going to one that has English games or like English rules, or you already know board games in advance, so you kind of already know how it works. You just need the pieces and the stuff. You know what I mean? There's a few I'll link down below that are in Hongdae. There's some honestly all over Korea, but my favorite ones that I've gone to are in Hongdae because it's the most like foreigner friendly. And you can try a lot of new games. Like there's a lot of games that I haven't seen until I came to Korea that I've tried for the first time. And kind of along the same like idea, arcades are really popular here in Korea. Major parts of the city, you will find an arcade. They're just like random everywhere. You gotta treat yourself. I'm declaring it for you. You gotta come out here and treat yourself. And if you have not seen my Instagram reel, where I went and I got this hair thing done at the salon in Myeongdong. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of Juno hairs, but they're kind of like privately owned. Specifically the one that I went to, I will link below, but I got this hair care treatment. It was this 10-step miracle routine. My hair came out looking silky and shiny. I should reach out to him again. Cannot recommend enough. Get your hair cut, feel like the princess or king or queen that you are. This is the owner of the salon of the one I'm talking about. His name is Ponggu. While you're in Myeongdong at night, you're gonna hit up the street food market, and then also, by the way, if you're there during the day, you have to go get the Myeongdong kalguksu. It is like famous, but it's famous for a reason. The line will literally wrap around on the street. It's delicious. If you like garlicky, soupy type moments, or mandu, which is dumplings, I'm getting really excited about food. I just want to throw in there, I do have a food guide on something called Thatch, and it is all of my favorite recommendations for like restaurants, where to eat, what you can order there, can you eat there by yourself. I have all the recommendations, so I just wanted to throw that in there as I'm getting excited about these dumplings and the kalguksu because it's so good. I love noraebang, which is singing, which is like a karaoke. Now, okay, some of y'all might already know about it, but let me tell you about what it's like in Korea because it's different than what you're thinking of. Karaoke, you know what that is. A lot of people maybe go up and sing in front of people at karaoke. In Korea, we have noraebang, and specifically, I'm recommending to you coin noraebang. Not just any noraebang, coin noraebang, because that is when you pay per song or per minute, you get little rooms to yourself. In Naver Maps, you can just type this, coin noraebang. That's like the cheap ones and stuff. And I go alone all the time. It is not weird. I'm not the only one. Everybody goes by themselves because they want to practice, because like if they are going to meet up with friends, like they want to know what songs they can sing, they want to sing them well. And so whether it be just by myself or me and my friend, we just go all the time. If you're having a bad day, you want to sing some sad songs, go to noraebang. Now you've probably already heard of Lotte World, which is like the amusement park. It's in Jamsil. It's half indoors and half outdoors. They have kind of like the same Disney Castle vibe with the light show. They have indoor ice skating. They decorate it really well for Christmas as well. You've probably heard of Lotte World though, so a better recommendation that you might not know of is a place called, I think you pronounce it Smob. It is a indoor theme park, and it's kind of more for like my athletic friends out there because it's got like an elevated kind of maze track, but then below it has all of these games. A lot of the activities you could do totally by yourself as well. You get a little wristband. You can go in for as long as that time frame is, and then just make sure you leave before your time is up or you'll have to like pay extra. But I love that place, even if you're not good at that athletics. They even had like the jumping, what is that? Why is English my first language and it's so hard? I want to say tambourine. I know it's not tambourine, the thing you jump on. Trampoline. They got trampoline zone as well. My goodness. And while you're there, it's the best of both worlds because Smob is a chain, and all of the Smob locations are inside of like really famous malls that are so massive. Like the Starfield Library in Suwon. That Smob place is inside of the Starfield Library in Suwon. So you can go down to Suwon, you can kind of explore all of the parts of the mall, you can explore Suwon. Upcoming video, why you should explore that city. Anyways, but overall, you can see a lot, and it's all indoors, and it's great. Food? Do you like food? Do you want to try beef here in Korea, which is not very common? It's very easy to find pork, but beef, a little hard. There's a tour that I went on. Let me find his name. There's a wonderful, incredible guy named Hyunwoo, and he is on Airbnb Experiences. He also is just on Instagram. He took me on a beef tour. So he took me to this like beef market. So you're seeing like the authentic beef experience. Like all of these like meat stalls, you see all the beef hanging, and he explains all the cuts of meat, how the beef market grew here in Korea. He's like so knowledgeable, and then he brings all of these like sesame oil and salts and sides and grills it for you while answering your questions. I cannot recommend his tour enough. He even has like a biking tour and I think something else, but either way, super recommend his tours. Hanok Stay. So some of you guys want to experience like what is it like to actually stay in a hanok, which is like the Korean traditional style home. Did y'all know they're on Airbnb? So you can find ones to stay in. You could even stay in a hanok for your whole trip. Now there's going to be some that lean more on the authentic side, like maybe sleeping on floor mats, but there are some that they have done up and they have normal beds. But it's just great to see the whole experience, the vibe, the setup. My friend stayed in one. I'll insert the footage. It was like a Hanok style stay for the Airbnb, but it was just a full Airbnb. Her and her sister even had their own rooms. It was beautiful. I literally wrote, go feel expensive, an expensive mall. Times Square Mall is one of my favorite malls. They have every store, literally every store. If you wanted to get some like bougie shopping in, they literally split the mall in half, like normal side of mall, bougie, bougie, bougie. Lots of money, bougie side of the mall. So you can explore whichever side you prefer. Times Square always has a good Christmas tree area and a little Christmas display, so that's something that you could go see if it's in winter. iPark Mall is also really great. There's some like more independent sales, small pop-up shops that are in iPark Mall, more so than Times Square. But there's food courts at those malls as well that have a lot of really great food if you wanted to try cuisine from kind of like around the world. If you're coming here to South Korea and you don't know what a WOW Pass is, you need to have one to get on public transportation to get yourself some cash back and some rewards and some coupons. So I'm going to recommend that you watch this video next, and I will go see you over there. Bye!